What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. We're doing 3 IG Lives this week. Becoming an IG Live expert over here. Anyway, we're having Beatriz she is a sales rep for a Miami condo development called Bentley Residences. So I'm excited to have her on in just a second. She's going to show us the beautiful residences in Miami. So she'll be on in a second. Let me see here. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the meantime, but we're going to have Beatriz come on. Again, she is a sales rep for the Bentley Residences. Here we go. Santamaria team, let's get her on. All right. Let's see here. Accept, invite. Hello.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, Beatriz. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, gracias.
¿En español o en inglés?
En inglés.
Okay.
Solo quería decirte hola en español.
Okay.
¿De dónde eres?
Colombia.
A mí también, colombiano. ¿De qué parte?
Really?
Yeah, Rolo.
No way. I'm from Medellín. I didn't know that.
Oh, paisita.
Paisita.
Qué chévere. Yo nacido aquí en Los Ángeles, pero mis papás son de Bogotá, los dos.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. I love Colombia. My mom actually still lives in Bogotá, but she's moving back in a couple months. So excited to have her back.
Yeah, my mom too. Mi mamá está en Medellín.
Oh, okay, good. Do you cook, do you make bandeja paisas and all the good food from that area of Colombia?
Very fun. You don't want that. You're gonna get like 10 pounds in only one sitting.
When I went to Colombia, I took my girlfriend there a couple years ago. I go every couple years, but I took her there. I love all the Colombian food because I grew up. You know, my mom always cooked me the Colombian food, and I went to Andres Carnes, and I went to all these places. And after like 4 days, I didn't eat for like 2 days because I was stuffed. I ate so much food. Yeah, I love the Colombian food and the culture.
That's a no. Trust me, it's a no. Don't.
No, I know.
Don't go there and eat.
I know. So tell me, so you were a sales rep at a brand new tower, right?
Uh-huh.
In Florida. So just give me give everybody a little breakdown on what you're doing.
All right. So I've been working for development sales for over 10 years. And as I don't know if many of you know, we have a great influx of people moving to Florida right now. The market is crazy. It's insane. Yeah. Right now, I'm representing. I don't know if you see here in the back. You see that is a tower that is Bentley, and we are. And we are promoting this brand new building, by Desert. Desert is the development. So I'm right now in Sunny Isles. A lot of us, what we know is Miami. What is Miami? Miami is a bunch of cities together. So it's not like one Miami, one place, one spot. Miami is Miami Beach, is South Beach, is Coral Gables, Coconut Grove, I don't know, name it. Midtown, Wynwood, Sunny Isles, name it. It's a bunch of cities together. And I am right now in Sunny Isles, which is one of the few residential places with a beautiful beach. That is what makes it very special. Okay.
So where is that at? Like in comparison to like South Beach? Is that north, south?
It's about, just go straight that street, South Beach. What, 30 minutes, 20?
South or north or?
North, sorry.
North, okay.
You just go north.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it's not too far away from, and it's still considered Miami.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, basically yes. Miami is as big as imagine, like a very flat as Los Angeles. That is huge, but flat.
Yeah, for sure. So tell us about the building, about the units, who the buyers are, all that good stuff.
So basically, this is just a response to what is happening in the market right now. First of all, just the same way the clothes evolved from having a regular, regular shirt. Now it eventually evolved into having a brand. This is one of the first evolutions that we're seeing in real estate, especially now in Miami, which is having a brand that is going to represent quality, design, and who's the public. Who's going to be my neighbor? My neighbor is going to be someone that is as sophisticated as the Bentley brand is.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, this is what we're selling. We're selling like a sophistication and like a style, a lifestyle. I know that the word lifestyle is very all the time used,
overused.
but it's just we are selling to a group of people that are very sophisticated and understand what luxury and glamour is. So first of all, we're selling the brand, we're selling the design, we're selling beach. We are right on the beach, on the sand, beautiful ocean front. And third of all, we are it's a very boutique building. It's only 216. What is boutique in Miami? Anything close to 200 units is boutique in Miami. Usually we have 400, 500, 600 buildings here in Miami. Huge. So 200 units is very boutique, very selective, small, with great quality is what we're selling right now.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So what makes that beach, you said it's one of the best beaches in Miami. What makes it great?
Oh, you want to see? I can take you over to the beach right now. We are right here.
I would love that.
It's white, it's white, very white. Oh, I'll have to go all the way around. Let's see if I can do that.
So are you currently in the building right now? It's still under construction?
No, we are not in the construction because we just started sales. The sales just started right now, and we haven't. Just make sure that they don't close. I'm gonna turn around just for you to see the sales. So this right now what we're doing. This is the construction, and
oh man, I'm jealous.
Ocean. Let me show you. This is the sales.
You're breaking up there a little bit. I'm not sure. I think you lost connection, but she was showing us the sales center. So hopefully she gets back on the connection. Tiffany, what's up? How you doing, Tiffany? All right, let me see. She's want to join back on. Sorry, guys. Lost a little connection here. See if we can get her back on. Let's see here. I think she lost connection. Okay, hold on, guys. See if we can bring her back on. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Tiffany, I will not be at the meeting. Unfortunately, I have an appointment at 4:00, listing appointment in Brentwood, so I cannot make it. But let me know how it goes. I am curious to find out what the chatter is about everything at the office.
You lost
All right,
me. I hate it.
Sorry.
All right.
So what did you show us? You were showing us the beach?
White sandy beach. It's beautiful.
Beatrice, your connection is very bad. Your connection is very bad, Beatrice. All right, sorry guys. She's walking around the building and she probably lost maybe Wi-Fi or something like that. But if you guys have any questions for her, Beatrice, again, she's one of the sales agents at the Bentley Residences in Sunny Isles, just about 20-30 minutes north of South Beach in Miami. So wanted to have her on. Are you back, Beatrice?
I'm back.
Okay, I think there you are.
I think that technology is not as good as we think.
No,
I tried. Listen, guys. Next time I'll send you a video, but technology is not as good. But the beach is amazing.
No worries.
And there's one thing. So let me explain you.
Uh-oh, we lost her again. Let's see here. What did you join, Tiffany? You say I just joined. What does that mean? Let's see here if we can get her back on. Beatrice. Hello. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Okay, I think you're back. Are you on Wi-Fi over there?
Wi-Fi, yeah, there's Wi-Fi right now.
Okay.
So let me tell you about one of the things. Yeah, one of the great things about the beach in Sunny Isles is that the beach, we don't have done, even though the beach is federal land, we don't have that many public parking around here. So you're not gonna find the transient, typical tourist parking. So that's another thing that it makes it really, really different. Like from South Beach. South Beach, it's gonna be packed with tourists. Here, you don't have that because it's not as easy to come and just grab your stuff and go to the beach.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. That makes sense. So is that area starting to become more and more popular over the years, or is it already popular? I mean, I'm not that familiar with Miami. But I know that there's a lot of high rises on the beach there, all over South Florida.
Listen, South Beach is what you're gonna find in the movies, and it's what everybody goes, and everybody is what is very well known. But South Beach is, Sunny Isles is known as a billionaire's road. This is one of the wealthiest zip codes I think that in the entire country. And if you look at it in average price per square foot in terms of condominiums, it's high. It's high. It's one of the best areas in terms of condominiums in the entire South Florida. So it's popular in terms of condominiums, not in terms of tourism, and that is the difference. Everybody goes to South Beach, but goes because it's popular. Once they come here and they try to live in Miami and they see them.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Are you guys affiliated with Bentley, or is that just a name to kind of exude that like luxury condominium? I could barely hear you, Beatrice. Your reception is still really bad. Hello? Hello?
I'm at the same place.
Maybe you should log off and log back on. Yeah, maybe you should log back off and maybe back on. See if that works. Try it out. I don't know. There you are. Okay, can you hear me?
I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Sorry, it's okay now?
I think so. All right. So is your building affiliated with Bentley cars or no?
It's a licensing. It's a license. It's a licensing that Desert Gilded, the Desert acquired with the brand. Where we have the right to use the same that we have the right to use Porsche for the Porsche Tower, and we did for Armani residences. Now we have it for Bentley.
Oh, I see. Okay, sounds
so
good.
It's a license.
And so, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. So I'm not familiar with condo sales, like pre-construction. So how does that work? Is the building almost complete? People can start buying now, and they pay a price now, and or do they have to close escrow when it's finished being built? How does that whole process work?
So here in Miami, we are very used to sell to the international market, and now just after COVID, we started getting the Americans, the U.S. market. We are very aggressive on sales, and we pre-sell everything before it's built.
Wow.
Usually we request 50% of deposit before delivery and the other 50% at delivery. At that moment, you can do you can have a mortgage or you can do anything, but that 50% is going to last from the moment you can do deposits, or the developer is going to ask you for some deposits from the moment that you do the reservation until the delivery. Usually, that 50% is going to be spread on those 2, 3, or 4 years, but it's spread on the and it's prior delivery. And let me tell you, Paul, we sell it way before delivery.
Wow. Okay. So you're selling units 2 to 3 years before they can actually move into the unit.
Yes. How is it in California?
I mean, there's no land here, so there's very few opportunities for developers to buy, an old apartment complex, tear it down, and build a high rise, right? There were a lot of new construction high rises in downtown LA, a lot of Chinese money, but a lot of those developments are apartment complexes. Some are condos, but a lot of them are apartment complexes. But but there's not a lot of condo pre-construction here. I mean, there's a few, but they're never huge, huge buildings, 50 stories high. They're maybe 4 or 5 stories. So there's a lot of restrictions, being that we're a liberal state, California. There's a lot of restrictions on what you can build here, based on the density. I know Florida's a little bit more conservative with that, which is nice, because then you can see a lot more construction going on over there. So what are the prices for these units? Like, is it a 2-bedroom, 2-bath? Like what are the units in the building?
Actually, that's a very good question. We right now we have only 3 bedrooms apartments, and the reason for that is because here in Florida we have a lot of tourism. At the moment that you have small units, a lot of people are they wanna buy it as an investment or a second home, so you can put it on Airbnb. And at the moment that you put it on Airbnb, it's not luxury anymore, right? So it's like developers these days, and it's not only this developer. Listen, all the developers are trying to come into terms with the Airbnb short-term business. And the only way to do that is to do bigger units, perhaps, more luxury, a little bit more boutique, trying to avoid that market. Because listen, Florida always has a great weather. We have great beaches. Everything is great here. We have an airport that is close to everywhere in the world. Yeah. So we have a lot of transient and international buyers. Reason why we have only 3-bedroom units. We might have bigger units, 2 units combined, but it's because it's trying to preserve the unit as a luxury fortress.
That makes sense. Okay, sounds good. And can't the HOA just say no Airbnb is allowed? Because here in California, there's plenty of complexes that do not allow short-term rentals, only 30 days plus.
I know, but the developer has to set up, they have to write the condominium documents from the beginning. So from the beginning, the developer has to say, this is not going to go that way. So we have to do it from the beginning, and then the association takes over. So if the association takes over, they want to change it. Oh, well, that is a different game. But trust me, it's not going to happen, because there's 7 markets that are looking for that kind of property, which we have a lot here. But also there's another segment of the market that they don't want to go that way.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because over here, the Airbnb laws are super strict, especially in Los Angeles.
Too.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Because over here in the city of Los Angeles, they only allow Airbnb if you actually live at the property like half the year or something like that. And you can only Airbnb at half the year. So there's a lot of different rules, because what was happening is that a lot of investors were starting to buy a lot of property, just like over there in Miami. And obviously all the hotel owners weren't very, very happy with that. So anyway, that all changed. So who are your clients, where they're coming from, and what are they paying for these 3-bedroom units?
So we have, Florida is very subject to whatever is happening in the world. if there is one country that is having problems, either socially, politically speaking, or immediately they start migrating to Miami, and maybe, and then it depends on what's happening in the world today. The buyer is coming from United States, mainly New York, California, Texas, Chicago.
Wow, so
Those are
that's
the
international.
those are the top buyers. And then if you look South America, then we have Mexicans. That I'll say that those are that's the major right now in this price range. What's the price range? The minimum price, we have units from $4 million up to $8 million.
Wow, so they're very expensive. So what's the price per square foot?
What is expensive, Paul?
I know, right? It's crazy. I know.
What are you guys? No, it's not expensive. What you getting? You know, for what you're getting is a great price. What is expensive is the question.
So, what is the price per square foot? Is the question.
Okay, so before we go into do you buy houses measuring the price per square foot?
Over here, it's very, very popular. Everybody's always talking about price per square foot over here.
Okay, here it's not. So, okay, good.
Oh, okay.
So here we don't buy houses measuring how much is the price per square foot. No, you just go and you check a house and you check on the features, location, blah, 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 and all the different things. When you're gonna buy a condo, immediately you go and you check on the price per square foot. If you're gonna analyze here, if you're gonna take, so let me show you something very, very simple. If you're gonna see like a regular layout, this is a regular. Let me go to one of the units on the front. So these apartments are like.
Oh, it's cool. Like so it's not a square. It's more like it's got like a kind of like a round glass end.
It's the quarter of a pie. You see this?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So very it's cool. the quarter of a pie. So here you are. Here is the ocean, and we have this quarter.
Okay.
You're having in total 633 square feet. So this is basically the size of a house. You have 3,000 interior. 1767 on balcony. Now you're gonna
huge balcony. That's massive.
It is massive. So you're gonna tell me, what do you mean, Beatriz, buy a garage? Yes, Paul. You're gonna have 4 parking spaces on the 50th floor if you want, 40th, any floor.
How does that work?
There is a car elevator that's gonna take you. It's gonna take 4 cars straight to your apartment, right on the whatever floor. Where do you want to be, Paul? Here.
No way. That is so cool. That's awesome. I didn't know that even existed. So they're gonna have, it's like a house. They just park their garage even on the top floor. They'll park their Bentley up top, and then they're in their unit. That's amazing. That's so cool.
You just go to a platform, and that platform is gonna. If you go to YouTube and you look for desert elevator. I'm gonna write it down here so people understand what is it. It's a desert elevator. Immediately you're gonna find that, and it's very cool. It's very cool.
That is very cool. I've never even heard something like that. Desert elevator.
Watch the video. So basically you're gonna go to a platform, and that platform the elevator is gonna take your car. You're gonna have 4 parking spaces. So
that's so cool.
So that is in a condominium. You're gonna have 4 parking spaces, and you're also going to have a pool right in front of your balcony.
What?
Yes.
So I need to go visit these units when I'm in Miami next time. This sounds amazing.
So this is basically like the combination of a house, and it's a hybrid between a house and a regular condominium. Why is that? Because you have parking spaces, you have a huge balcony. You see this balcony? 1,595 square feet in balcony. That's the size of an apartment.
Yeah, it's huge.
You have a pool, and the master bedroom is going to have a sauna.
Yeah.
This is a master closet that is huge.
Yeah.
And an outdoor shower.
Wow, outdoor shower. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
another shower, and
I see why you guys call it the Bentley Residences. I can see that. This is really, really high end for sure.
it's still not a Bentley for you. It looks like a
This
Bentley,
is
right?
this is a Bentley for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So another nice feature is that the other two bedrooms also have a balcony, and from here you're gonna be overlooking the ocean perfectly.
Wow, wow.
Perfectly. So that's what it is. It's not a regular house. It's not. I'm
No,
sorry. It's not a regular condominium. You're gonna be able to have 3 rooms, storage, sauna, a pool, a barbecue, and four parking garages. All that, which is a house, basically, on a 50th floor, 60th floor.
wow.
So we are offering something very unique, to be honest. It's very unique, it's
Yeah,
very different. And we're getting a lot of people for real, not because you are from California, it's because we are getting people from California
yeah, for
a
sure.
lot.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
A lot.
I honestly the garage. I'm sold in the garage. I think that's the coolest feature. Just to park your car and then you're going up. How many cars like does that garage fit, and like how fast is it? Do you have to wait for like the whole everybody else to go up and down, or is there like multiple garages for cars?
We have 4 elevators.
4 car elevators. Wow.
Yeah, 4 car elevators feeding each line. We have 4 lines. So basically the entire process is less than 3 minutes. Go up,
Wow.
down, it's 3 minutes. It's nothing.
Wow.
It's already proven. We already have it at the Porsche Tower. So not a big deal. It's already proven, working. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we are improving it for Bentley.
Yeah. Wow. That's so cool. So you've worked with this developer for this developer for some time, yeah?
Yes, I've been working with them since 2018.
Okay, sounds good. So how many developments have they built here in this area in South Florida?
There are buildings that have been developed. Several. We have
Yeah.
the 6 Trump Towers, 3 Jet Towers, the Ritz-Carlton, Porsche Tower, Armani Residences. So this is a whole street full of branded buildings. It's very luxury.
Okay. So if you're living in Beverly Hills, Bel Air, and you have a lot of money, you're probably looking in this little pocket in Sunny Isles.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
It's like that, more or less
Okay.
like that.
So, all right, sounds good. And how do you guys find your clientele? Are you guys doing social media promotion? Like, how do you guys find buyers to come look at? Are you guys on Zillow?
No. So a very good question. We rely a lot in our brokers network. We rely on you. We rely on all our network and the people that have been supporting us for a long time. You know that social media and all these things, this is new. What we're doing is basically new. We didn't have this much of connection with the outdoor, the world out there. So we rely about 85 to 90% of our sales go through our network, like people like you.
Wow.
Yeah, we still very dependent on the international network or the other states network. Not this about social media and internet marketing is just now starting to happen. And even though developers want to move to that state, to that, we're still working hard. We still get a lot of the business from the realtors, the brokers.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you guys pay the agent bringing the buyer?
5%.
5%.
Yeah. Why?
That's amazing. That's a lot of commission for an agent bringing the buyer. 5% is a lot. Over here, it's 2.5% if you bring a buyer to
You
a
have to
condo
move
or
here,
house.
Paul. You're
love
at the wrong city.
I know. Oh my gosh, 5% on $4 million on one deal. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So you guys have, you said, around 200 units?
216 total.
216. And that building will be finished when?
2026.
Okay, gotcha. So another 4 years. Okay. And how many have you sold so far?
We are close to, we just launched. I don't know if I can
Oh,
tell you that, but we're
okay.
doing
All right.
good.
No worries. No worries. Okay.
We're
Sounds
doing
good.
very good.
I'm sure you are. I mean, it sounds like a cool design and everything you got. It's like a house. You got the pool, you got the bedrooms, you have the
It's beautiful.
garage, you have the space. It sounds awesome. How about other amenities? Are there any other amenities? I mean, it sounds like every unit has everything you need. You don't need anything else in the building, but does the building offer other amenities?
Yeah, it offers basically, to be honest, the design of the units has been a response to what happened during COVID, and also to trying to provide more of a penthouse um, interior,
Yeah.
even though the units are is not like it's not called a penthouse, or it's not the entire floor or anything like that. It's more trying to offer what we were lacking during the entire time of COVID, which is trying to have exterior and not be an enclosed during all this time.
Yeah.
So basically, that was like the response to the COVID.
Okay.
The COVID in terms of interior. What else? What's the question? Sorry, I lost
No, it's
it.
okay. It's okay.
Oh, the
Uh,
amenities.
yeah.
The amenities, we have the beautiful things that every single, I'm not going to tell you that we are, I mean, we have extraordinary things. Every single building in Florida is going to have a beautiful gym, spa. We're going to have a cigar room. We will have a teens room. We are thinking about to have a pet area, a pool, and all the beautiful things that all the buildings have. We're still working through the amenities. We are in a very early stage of
Okay.
the sales.
Okay, gotcha. So the amenities aren't yet set, like in terms of what you're going to do with the space in the
We
like in
have
the
the
lobby or the first couple
majority,
floors.
let's say the majority of the areas are set, but we're still
Okay.
working in couple changes. What happened, Paul, is that here we have, let's say we have a step that is called reservation. During reservation, you're gonna hold a unit, you're gonna reserve it, you're gonna give us a deposit, but we will, hold the unit, and not until I show you the whole contract. I'm sorry, I don't show you the whole finishes, the a model, how the kitchen is going to be, how the flooring is going to be, how this is going to be, how the condominium association is going to be formed. And not until I can show you that, I cannot get you to sign a contract and everything will be set. And we are
Oh,
not
I
in
see.
contract yet. We are on reservations. So
Oh, I see.
reservations is a
Okay.
very good moment to buy, because that is the lowest price that you will ever pay on a development, at least here in Miami.
Sure. Sure. Unless it's like, 2007 and the market crashes and then you're screwed. But we don't see
Well,
that happening. We don't see that happening.
2007. Oh, that was a hard time.
Yes,
But
it was. It
listen.
was.
Let me tell you something. Everything I remember, it was 1 year, and the first product to jump all over the roof again in terms of prices, it was the beach.
Yeah.
Always anything that is right in front of the ocean is
Sure.
gonna recover the quickest above everything.
Yeah, for
So we
sure.
had something priced, let's say, on the 600. I remember back then there was a building neighbor of mine, and they were selling for something for 600,000, and then next year it was double, million half, million 16
Wow.
in seconds. So buying in front of the ocean here in Florida is always a good idea.
Yeah.
Always, no matter what.
Yeah. How many of these kinds of projects, just like in general, not like at this level, because there's probably not a lot of Bentley type of residences over there, but how many kind of luxury residences are being built right now in South Florida? Is there a lot or?
I'll tell you about 10.
Okay, so there's not a ton. There's not a ton of options for
Luxury, this
buyers.
level,
Luxury.
no, no more
No.
than 10. I would say that
Okay.
really that can, it's gonna be hard to compete with us. It's complicated because we offer a lot, But let's say that, we are at the top and then you have a little bit lower and 10 condominiums. And that's a
10.
lot.
Okay, and that's around, each one has around 200 units. So we're looking around 2,000 units.
It's about 2,000 units, and you want to have a minimum price of 2-3 millions. They all going to be on the $2-3 million. We are on the minimum of 4 million up to 8. So in this price range, not that many. I think that perhaps another 1 or 2, but general luxury on the price range of 2 millions and above or 3 millions and above. About 2,000 units for sale.
Okay. So if you're a buyer watching this, you can reserve. It's not 50% yet. So how do you make a reservation?
Also, basically, you make the reservation. Is very simple. It's a 3-page paper where you say, Paul, I have the intention to buy. Maybe I'm not sure. I might buy this unit, and as a good faith deposit. Here it is. I send it to an escrow account, and the developer is gonna hold that unit for you, and maybe we'll sell it to you. So basically, it's a maybe from both sides. It's a reservation.
Oh,
You
I see.
hold it,
Okay.
and not until I show you everything in detail, you're gonna go to contract. How those deposits are scheduled is basically 5 deposits of 10% in the lapse of 4 years.
Okay, gotcha. So once certain stages are met by the developer and the buyer, then that next 10% is due, and that's non-refundable from the buyer?
In reservation, it's 100% refundable. Once you go to contract, by Florida law, you have 15 days rescission period.
Okay.
Once those 15 days, at the day number 16, you are in contract, non-refundable.
Okay, sounds good.
And
wow,
you cannot assign it to absolutely no one else.
that's smart. That's funny you said that, because I was talking to my agents. I have a team of agents, and a few of them are newer agents, and we're talking about assignments and how it's not very popular over here. But it makes sense for somebody to go over there if there's no assignment clause, buy a property, and then assign it later on when it's at a higher price and make the money.
No, Paul,
Smart.
because we learned from that in 2008.
Yeah,
We had a bunch of condos that we didn't know who was the owner. They flipped it so many times. So, and with assignment after assignment, so now it's a no anymore. Absolutely no. No. And not only that, most of the developers won't allow you to buy more than 2 units. It has to be very worked, and it has to be approved by the bank, approved by a lot of people to sell you the 3rd unit, because we want to make sure that you are going to close.
Okay.
We learn the lesson.
Yeah, for sure. And your interiors, are they made from a specific designer, or like the kitchen?
Bentley.
Like it's all
Bentley Homes.
So Bentley Homes has a whole design team. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do. I didn't know either, but they do. They do have if you go to Bentley, you're gonna find that they have a whole entire line. Like check out this. It's beautiful. Look at this. I love it.
That's the desk? Wow, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
The wood is beautiful. Crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that lamp.
Wow, you're very lucky. You're working in a very nice place. That's awesome. Good for you.
Come over here.
You know what? When I go to Miami, I was actually going to go in 2 weeks for the Bitcoin conference, but I have too much work and I can't make the Bitcoin conference. I went last year, but next time I go to Miami, I would love to visit the sell center. So the sell center is not open. You're just kind of like in a temporary office.
No, we are. This is a working process. This unit is a working process, and the sales center, we still, still working. You can tell. Look at the furniture. The furniture is Bentley.
Wow, that's awesome.
So we're still working on it.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. So is this like the lobby of the building?
No, this is the entrance. And what we're gonna have here is called the experience, the Bentley Experience, and we're gonna show here a Bentley, a car, and explain what the history and the tradition of the design is about the Bentley.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
And all this is the sales center and the different areas that we're gonna have in the sales center. This is gonna be a sitting area, bar.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Beautiful, and all this is Bentley furniture.
Wow, I'm very jealous. You work in a very nice place. I do too. I'm not complaining.
This is where we're supposed to have the scale model, but these days everything is delayed in the world, so
for sure.
That's one of the things that that is delayed. I wanted to show you a short video, if you allow me
please
to.
Do. Yes.
Huh?
Yes, please do.
So it's a very nice video about how is it gonna look and how's the beach. Let me show you this. Hold on.
Yeah. And I have to say, I'm very happy that Paisa is selling the Bentley residences in Miami. That's awesome. Wow. Wow.
That's the beach.
Wow.
That's my developer.
My name is Hilton, and it's my honor to present to you the Bentley Residences, what is sure to be Miami's greatest building, rising right here on the ocean in sunny Isles Beach. Please enjoy the short video showcasing why this will be the next iconic tower from iconic desert development.
So let me show you, Paul. This is what the balcony is going to be, and here you have right in front of the ocean.
Wow.
All this is ocean. Right on the unit, you're gonna have, you see the pool? This is the balcony in front of the ocean. Here is the pool. And this is all the living area. You see the car?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so.
Wow, a glass garage. That's amazing.
So this is your car, your balcony, your view.
Wow.
So that's.
All right, I'm sold.
So let me show you a little bit more. This is Sunny Isles.
The Bentley Residence will be the latest addition of highly successful properties by Dutch development along Miami's ocean. Starting in 1999 with the Trump International Hotel, the Trump Palace, and Trump Royale, continuing to the Porsche Design Tower, and our latest success, the Residences by Miami. I have built almost 4,000 residential apartments.
So this, what is I'm showing you is the developer, the different buildings that we've built in this, in Sunny Isles. Okay. So this is what it is. It's a beautiful, you see the beach, it's a wide, beautiful beach.
Yeah.
And all these buildings, they are all $4-5 million residences. Wow. So that's what it is. Beautiful. It's a beautiful area.
Wow, I love that video too. So is that screen like an oval screen?
Sorry?
Is that screen like a kind of like an oval screen, like a half circle where you can kind of look around to the sides?
Yes.
Wow, that is so cool. That is
very
cool.
How do you think that we're gonna be able to solve these buildings?
Yeah. Smart.
So let me see if I can.
As excited about this future land. She's as excited about it.
So look at the balcony. Again, this is pool, balcony, huge balcony where you're gonna be able to fit at 8 seats dining area.
Yeah.
With you know, all you parking over there and the kitchen, that's what it is.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And Mark, make sure you're one of the lucky few that gets called bad residences.
So that's what I wanted to show you.
I love it. I love it. I mean, what a great presentation. Just, you know, all the graphics just make you feel like you're there, and it just really sells the whole building before you build it. It's great because now the builder is not worried about having inventory on the market. They can sell it, you know, right before. So do you think all the units will be sold before it's before the completion?
Yes.
Yeah.
100% yes.
That's great.
Because the market right now is very hot. We have a lot of demand.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people moving. These days, the market is more, we have a lot of, I don't know if you've heard the word digital nomads.
Yeah.
People are moving a lot, and they choosing better weather. Florida has not, you know, that we don't have estate tax, and in terms of taxes, it's very gentle, Florida.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are moving here.
Yeah. Wow. What are the property taxes like in Florida?
It's about 1.8% in a property.
Okay.
It's very low according to what I've heard from people coming from California.
Well, California is actually lower, but our state income tax is like 12%. So it's just like, you know, our average property tax here is 1.25%, but the income tax here is 12%, which is really, really high. So it's much less to live in Florida. And what's the HOA going to be in a building like that? Are we talking, is it full service where it's like $4,000 or $5,000 a month, or is it different?
Because of the size of the unit, it's about $1 per square foot, which is very low. It's one of the lowest in the entire
$1 per
trip.
square
So
foot.
it's going to be about $4,000, $4,500 per unit. It's very low if you take it in terms of dollar per square foot, which is how we measure. We measure here dollar per square foot in terms of HOA because of the interior.
Okay, gotcha. And now I understand why you can't do a price per square foot, because it's like you have all that big balcony space. Like, how do you calculate that?
How do you calculate that? It's really, it has a value itself. So it's very complicated that you're going to compare. How are you going to compare me with any other residence that it has just 2-3 bedrooms and a balcony? Yeah. No, I'm giving you more than that. It's a whole experience. And here in Florida, I don't know if you don't know, but here it's very complicated to give parking, because we cannot dig that deep because
the sand.
Because not only the sand, but we have aquifers, and it's a whole geology class. So here in Florida, or in South Florida, parking is really rare. You're not gonna find that much parking. It doesn't matter how expensive your apartment is. If you're lucky, they will give you 1 or 2 spots, or they will sell it to you at a very high price. So here you're getting right there, you're getting the parking, you're getting the pool, you're getting a house. It's a house.
It is a house. It is a house.
Which is very difficult to find these days. These days here, houses, very rare to find.
Yeah.
The market
and the buyers for those units, is this a second or third home for them, or is it a primary residence for them?
We're getting mixed. We're getting a lot of people having a second home, as always. It's natural here in Miami. It's natural to find the second homers, but a lot of people are moving. A lot.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot. And especially people from the United States, which we were not used to that, but now they're moving here.
Yeah, like you said, digital nomads, people that are
Digital nomads.
that can run their whole operation via a computer wherever they're at in the world. Why not live in a state where they're not paying income tax and a place where they have great weather year round?
So we were selling, in the past, we were selling a lot small units because that was what the market was, it was asking for small units to rent them, Airbnb, blah, blah, blah. And these days, you know what we need the most? 3-bedroom units because the families are coming to Florida.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. And also if you're buying one of these bigger units, you're probably in an older age bracket. I'm not sure if that's true or if it's not, but you want family to come visit you, right? So you want, space for your family.
Of course.
Is that true? Yeah.
Yeah, you need, we are very used to that anyways. We get a lot of the South Americans, and some of the South Americans are very into families.
Yeah.
Mexicans, Colombians, Brazilians, Venezuelans, everything is about a huge family. So
yeah,
we need the space.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mom, grandma, grandpa, the cousins, that you know how we are.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. I got a big family here too. So I got my abuelitas here, my uncles and my tias, and we got like 70 people here on both my dad and my mom's side that have come from Colombia to LA over the last 3-4 decades. So Beatriz, thank you so much. That was a great presentation.
If we stay here, we keep talking for hours because I can talk for hours.
I love that. Like any good Colombiana, right?
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much. I would actually like to do, I have like a monthly newsletter to all my clients. I would like to include something about the Bentley risk. So email me any kind of marketing material you have. And then what I can do is I can embed it into the email blast. That way, you get some more, some more leads that way.
Listen, you should do it because it's not marketing. It's not just a street speech. For real, we're getting a lot of people from California.
Yeah.
A lot because COVID in California was very restrictive, and people were like running away from the state. Mm-hmm. And so because of that, and they tried first, they rent, and then once they see that they are able to work from Miami, and they stay. This is a very friendly state in many sense.
And not only that, but the mayor of Miami, I forgot what his name was, but a very young guy. Yeah, he's also into Bitcoin, so he's allowing a lot of crypto people to come in there, and a lot of the crypto people have a lot of money. So
it's not only the the mayor, Francis Suarez is the mayor of Miami, and the governor is also, they are very into technology, Bitcoin, and all this new wave.
Yeah, smart, very, very smart. Okay.
I hope so.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and look forward to seeing the residences when they're finished being built. Maybe there's one unit that I can go take a look at, and we'll do an IG live from the unit.
It's beautiful. I hope so. I thought you come back and you come here to this beautiful bar, and maybe we'll have a whiskey.
Oh no, aguardiente, por favor. Aguardiente antioqueño.
That's too strong.
Yeah, it is. All right, Beatriz, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, dear. Bye-bye.
Okay. We'll talk. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.